So last year I made a gaming setup colour scheme guide, and I said that if it got 500 likes, I'd make another one. And it did, so here we are with part number 2. Today I've got some slightly more complex colour schemes to show you, and if you're wondering what I'm using to light my entire setup, I'll have links to all the lighting products I use in the description down below. With that being said, let's get into it. So first up, one of my all-time favourite colour schemes, pink and cyan. This is a classic, it's got a really cyberpunky Neo-Tokyo kind of vibe to it. It's quite a dark shade of pink, almost bordering on red, but yeah, this one definitely takes inspiration from the backstreets of Japan. Like I said, one of my all-time favourites. Next up we have yellow and pink. This time around the shade of pink is a bit lighter than before, closer to purple than red. Now to me this colour combo gives a very retro wave vibe, so if you pair it with something like a neon sunset wallpaper, it should look really good and tie in nicely with that whole 80s retro look. Okay, this next one is pretty unusual, orange and teal. You don't often tend to see orange colour schemes in gaming setups, I think mainly because the colour orange is quite difficult for RGB keyboards and the like to reproduce accurately. But if you can manage to dial it in, it looks great. I guess it kind of has a slight Overwatch vibe to it with the orange, although orange and teal is a staple in the film industry when it comes to colour grading. Definitely a good combo. Okay, next up, yellow and blue. Now you might as well call this the Cyberpunk 2077 theme. I've started to see this colour combo more and more in gaming setups since the announcement of the game. Now to me at least it doesn't really give off cyberpunk vibes in the sense of feeling like you're in a futuristic environment. I think it is just more to do with the cover art, but nonetheless yellow and blue are very high contrast colours and it really does make your setup pop. This next one takes inspiration from the Joker, we've got green and purple. Again, it's hard not to associate it with the character from the movie, although I think we also have to give some credit to the Hulk as well, it's only fair. Now this is one of the few colour schemes that I think green actually looks good in. Personally, I'm not a fan of it unless you're going for a razor theme, but anyway, pretty cool combo. Next up, peach and aquamarine. This is another one that's quite hard to dial in correctly, but if you manage it, it looks really cool. I don't think I've seen any setups with this specific colour combo actually, so if any of you manage to rock it, tag me in one of your Instagram posts, I'd love to see it. If you want to follow me on Instagram by the way, you can do, @Tesseract. Now the other colour that I think green works nicely with is pink. They're opposite each other on the colour wheel, so of course they are complementary, but you tend to see pink and green a lot in nature, think of trees and blossom. That being said, it's a very fun looking colour scheme, it actually reminds me of a Twister, which is a type of ice lolly that we have here in the UK. Do you guys have Twister popsicles in the US? Let me know in the comments. And finally, blue and purple. This one has a very relaxing feel to it, it reminds me of space and galaxies. It's kind of interesting how shifting from cyan and pink to blue and purple can give such a different feel, even though they're very close to each other on the colour wheel. This combo strays away from the Neo-Tokyo look, and like I said, it gives you a very calm, subdued atmosphere. Pair it with the right wallpaper and it looks absolutely killer. And there we go, there's 8 more colour schemes for you guys to try out. I hope you enjoyed this video guys. If you want a part 3, let me know by dropping a like rating. Let's try and hit 555 likes this time, I'm pretty sure you guys can smash that. Like I said, if you want to check out any of the products I use to light my setup, I'll have them all linked at the top of the description for you. I might actually do a how I light my setup video at some point as well, so subscribe and ding that notification bell if you want to see that. With that being said, hope you guys have an awesome week. I'll catch you all in the next one.